So I opened up my YouTube the other day and I saw this message. And I'll be honest, it almost brought me to tears because being fairly new to content creating and pursuing it, full time, it's not for the faint of heart. And it requires a lot of patience. I started taking it serious. This is like the end of August, going into September. I started taking it serious like towards the end of January. So it's been about 9 months that I've been doing it consistently. And in the beginning, there are very few people. It's very rare that someone is met with monetization like soon after beginning their content creating career. It's very rare. Most people have to put in work, and it could be like years of work because you have to build your audience and you have to stay relevant and consistent so that your audience finds you, right? So it can be discouraging sometimes. And there are many times, even in recent days, that I consider giving up on the content creating thing because one thing about me is I'm a girl who's used to quick money. I haven't worked a 9-to-5 since the beginning of 2020, right before the pandemic. And since then, I've been doing it on my own, and I've been used to quick money. So the idea of having to put in so much work, and it is work. Don't let nobody fool you. Content creating is work. It's work to create the content, work to come up with the idea, to create the content, and the editor, oh please, baby, it takes hours. Sometimes it can take up your whole day. So it's work. So it can be a little discouraging when you're putting in all this work and just putting out content, spending time, spending hours editing, and to be met with nothing. Like in the beginning, like I said at the beginning, you have to be patient. The money and the monetization, it comes, but you got to put in the work first. And see, I'm not used to doing that. I'm used to putting in the work and seeing the coin immediately. So, in most cases, I see the coin before I do the work. Oh, thank you. But anyway, it could be a little discouraging. So when I saw this comment, it really warmed my heart because while I'm waiting, and this is for anybody that is pursuing content creating, someone who's playing with the idea of it, while you're waiting to be monetized, understand that the money will come. At the end of the day, we're putting out content, and you have to have other motives, other means of motivation to make you want to continue doing this type of work besides the money. And seeing comments like that really inspire me to continue on what I'm doing. And even in those moments, like I said, in recent times, I've considered giving up. But seeing stuff like that, seeing comments like this really inspire me to keep going because, yes, of course, I do want to get the money that comes with this. You see everybody else out here, getting the bag, doing the same thing you're doing. But it's just like, we all have our time. So the thing about it is you just have to stay consistent. Like, you have to give yourself the chance to win, and that is what I'm doing now, putting in the work now, just staying consistent, even though, the platforms that I really want to be monetized on, it's taking some time. But I know that if I continue on and not give up, that I will reap what I desire to reap from this. So I just want to, encourage anybody out there, whether you can use that message, not just in, in regards to content creating, but just in general life circumstances. Like if there's something that you're going for, and it just seems like, it's moving slow or whatever, just don't give up. Like, you have to stay in it. You have to get through, you have to crawl before you walk. And I know that's all cliche and all of that, but it's true. It's true. Like, I'm literally crawling now before I walk with, my YouTube and my Instagram and my TikTok and all of that stuff. Like, I'll be honest, the only platform that really monetized me right out the gate is OF. And that's not even a platform that I really wanted to give that much energy to. Like, that was just supposed to be, let's see what happens. But that was the only thing that paid out the gate. And if I'll be honest, I'm not absolutely thrilled about doing OF. It's not something that I really, really, really want to do. But when you grind it, when you're a hustler, you're gonna get it. you're going to get it. So, you know, at this point, I'm just using it as a means, as a stepping stool to get me to where I want to be. But, yeah, like, I just got to continue on. You know, because while you're waiting for other things to pop off, you still got to make your bread. You still got to, you know what I'm saying, have income coming in. So at the end of the day, you know, don't let nobody make you feel no kind of way about doing what you got to do for you. You know, that's between you and God. You know, at the end of the day, you got to do what's right for you. So it ain't for everybody, but if it's for you, it's for you. And you just got to work your set until it pays off. So I just wanted to come on and encourage anybody who may be in my position or in a similar position to just don't give up. Keep on doing what you got to do, and as long as you don't give up, it'll pay off. All right? So thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.